All right, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be testing out the curb test. So this is, if you're not familiar, I will try to see if we can, first of all, get the navigation to go the correct way and avoid where this curb is because it's behind this actual location. So we're gonna first attempt to navigate to the location and see if it appropriately avoids going behind the buildings where this curb is. And if it does, then it seems like the navigation at least is better than it was in the past. But if it doesn't, then the navigation seems to be just as bad as it has been in the past. So first we'll just navigate here and then make sure that the next destination is correct. And then we'll check and see if it's gonna drive over this curb or not, which obviously we don't want it to. So this is FSD 14.3.5 in the latest software update. It looks like we're going to be doing a very poor parking job here, unless it corrects itself. Okay, it did correct itself. Okay, all right. So it did correct itself there. I mean, it definitely had all the room or time in the world to actually do that correctly the first time. All right, so this is the latest software update. So the location is over here. I'm going to go ahead and navigate there again just to see if it pops up. So it doesn't even pop up the option to go behind this shopping center, which is what it used to do in the past. So instead, I'm going to navigate to this LA Fitness first and see if it parks there. We want it to park actually right here. Let's get it to park right there. Oh, why does it act like it's gonna go over here? That's no good. So I'm trying to trick it to park here. Okay, we'll have it parked there. It's not a parking garage. I don't know why I would say parking garage. It's just a parking lot. And we will start self-driving. So we need to set it up here to see if we can get it to navigate behind the building. Obviously, we don't want it to actually navigate behind the building, but I need to trust that FSD and the map data and navigation, the Tesla navigation, whatever it is not going to drive behind a shopping center to get to a location, because that is what it has done in the past. And that's how I discovered this edge case in the first place. All right, so the car definitely did a good job there. It hesitated a couple times because a car kind of came around the turn quickly, but that's appropriate. We didn't want to go in front of those cars, so that is good. Very good job there. So we'll just make this first parking situation, and then I'll navigate to the next location and see if we get the behind the shopping center navigation or route or not. First step is we need to turn to the right here. No. All right. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get it to park back there. We'll just get it turned around. We'll actually park there manually. See if I can park far enough back here that it might make sense to the navigation to go behind the building. All right, so here we are set up very far back in the parking lot, but it's kind of where I told it to park in the first place. So we will select the location. Okay, so here it gives me the option, two different options. So I would choose this. I would choose this option normally But I'm going to go, for the purposes of this test, we need to go back here and see if it's going to go over this curb. And obviously that's not good if it does go over the curb. It doesn't recognize it. But it does look like we have the option of navigating either way. So navigation seems better. I would not choose this navigation. I mean, I don't know what you would do like on an unsupervised. If you were in a robotaxi, I don't think you get to choose the routes that it takes. So it defaulted to this one. So that wouldn't be a great decision route wise to go, but whatever. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this camera on. Go ahead and get it a little bit closer so we can see on the screen there. And this is the curb test, and it is not slowing down. Nope, didn't slow down at all. So there's the curb. It did not slow down. It would have driven right over that curb without even slowing down. I'm going to say critical, because you don't know. You don't know how big that curb is. It could be pretty big. We'll give it one more try here. Give it another chance to get to the destination and avoid this curb. I don't think it's going to. It has never avoided this curb. There was one time where it slowed down. All right, it sort of hesitated a little bit there. So it kind of gave a little bit of a, you can, I'm sure, see it on the screen at all, but it did give it a little bit of a hesitation when it was approaching that curb. But it did not, it was not going to stop in time. And honestly, the best way to go over that curb, if you're going to go over that curb, is to go over it quickly, because otherwise you are going to really have a bad day going slowly over that curb. So, but just to show you the curb, once again, there's a curb here. It shouldn't be here. It should be marked. It should be more obvious that there is a curb there, and it definitely shouldn't even be there. I don't know what this design is about. There shouldn't be a curb there, but if there is a curb there, which there is, then it's really just needs to be marked with like a red. It needs to be like red paint or something on that curb, so that you can easily avoid it. But unfortunately, it did not avoid that. So on FSD 14.3.5, it does fail the curb test. It still would just drive right over that curb, and that is extremely uncomfortable. And I've done it once, and I will not do it again. I will not let the car drive over that curb again, because it is a decent sized curb, and if not potentially damaging the suspension or whatever, maybe scraping the car in some way, it is very uncomfortable. So if nothing else, it's very uncomfortable, not something it should do. And it would definitely, mess up the camera and everything setup, which obviously the camera doesn't really matter, but still, it would be doing things that I would not prefer it to. So we are navigating to this location here, Bonan's Bakery, but this is just a weird way to navigate to it. We're going to come all the way up here to the stop sign. And I don't know, it's kind of awkward. Like, we shouldn't stop here, I guess. So that's fine. I guess we're going to park out here in the middle of the parking lot. Totally fine as well. Yeah. So, unfortunately, that is a fail on the curb test again. So 14.3.5 still doesn't fix the curb test. It still needs to be able to see situations where it's going to go off of a ledge like that, and it's just a curb. And I know it wouldn't be devastating in that situation, but it technically is something that is in the release notes as a future promised item. So if we go to the release notes here and we go down to the end of FSD, it does say add pothole avoidance. So maybe that is what is considered uh, an improvement that would avoid driving off of a curb. I don't know. If it is, then great. Once that is supposedly actually in the release, then we will come back and test it again, and hopefully it will not drive over a curb. So anyway, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.